So should we join the old meeting?
The one is there. Which old means? Same link for every session. All right. So very good morning. We'll start. No energy.
Morning.
Good morning. Okay. So what we discussed in the last class? Variable. Data. What is the function? What are the inbuilt functions we have discussed? Print, input, typecasting, type conversion. Is a notebook is ready? Notebook? Can I see your laptop now? Python notebook. So in my laptop is ready. If that is the case, you stand up. Because getting no is difficult from getting yes. How long will sit with your tab? Now I'll tell you to type and give me this code. How will you do? Right now will not work here. I'll tell you to submit the script. How will you submit the script? Laptop is not supporting. Google Colab is there, right? Google Colab is joining.
Online GTV.
Someone have gone online. Online GDP is there.
Yes.
Or you can online GDP is how will you give the script? Okay, na? Google वाला रन कर रहे Google
Okay, so quickly we'll start. Someone has to mute. Remove. Who's Arshit? All right. So in the last class, we have discussed about introduction to Python. Yes. Data types we have discussed. So we have plenty of data types which start with the numbers, string, tuple, list, dictionaries will be the data type. Under that, we have discussed about number, which includes int, float, complex, long is there, but long is no more we have discussed. So integer, capacity of integer is going to be 4 byte, float is going to be 4, and complex is going to be, it'll be denoting with a real plus imaginary. So we have discussed about it, and variables we have discussed. So how the variable should look, what a structure of variable. So variable should have a meaning. So I cannot write every time a equal to 10. So what is that a? I'm not sure. If I'm giving as Karan is equal to 100, that is different from just I'm giving as a k equal to 100, right? So variable has a rules which we cannot start with a numbers, symbols, except underscore, right? We cannot use any other special characters. We have discussed about these two. And today we'll let we cover with keywords, operators, conditional statement, looping. Till here we have to complete before 10:30. Right? Then we can do the hands-on. Right? Now, so what is keywords? Keyword is nothing but pillar of every programming language. So without keyword as a programming language cannot stand. So now if you see, what is your backbone? As a computer science students, what is your backbone? Coding. Without coding, can you get into any core jobs? You can get into jobs, but I'm telling about the core job. Can you get into any core job without coding? Now, same thing. Without keywords, either it is a C or a C++ or Java or any programming language cannot stand strongly. That is why the foundation is going to be keywords. So every language has a keyword. If you see Python, we have 33 keywords and goes till 36, depends upon your versions. Right? I'm telling about the basic version, which is starting with the Python 3.6, which you are using right now. 3.6. Python 3 only we are using. In that we are using 3.6, which start with 33 keywords. If you Google, it will show 36 keyword. Right? Check the version, it will be in a 2-digit, 3.2 digit, 10, 11, was like that. So now if you see 33, we'll start with 33 and ongoing, we'll learn about what is remaining 3. As it is will be in that, and 3 more is added. What is the three we'll discuss when we are going into some advanced topic, right? Now 33 keyword. So now there is a specialties in the keywords. So all the keyword will start with lowercase. What are the keywords you know? You said you are good in Python, right? Continue. Break. Switch. Very good. Switch. If else. Else. Nested if. While. For. In. Out. No. Next. Okay, good. While. Do while. True, false, boolean. Okay. Good. Yes, he asked. Okay. Then input. Okay. Print. Okay, good. Okay then. NUM. Okay. What is that NUM?
Integer of numbers declaring state.
Okay. All right. Import. Import you are telling or input? Import. Okay. Packages which you are including. Okay. Import. Then has. Huh? ASH. AS. Okay. Return. All right. Len. Okay. LEN. Okay. Count. Max. Min. Count. Then average. Then whatever you will do in the Excel, you tell all those. Okay. Then it is there. That's why I'm telling. I'm accepting it is there. We have only 33, but I think so. You said more than 50. I think so. See, now only again one more 3 is added. Okay. Then null. Equal to, not equal to, greater than, of, delete, remove, both the word. So both the word. You can only develop more keywords, right? Okay, good. From whatever the answer you said, I think so. Partially it is correct, but not. You're telling about language. You mixed all the programming language. Whatever language you know, you mixed it. So someone was telling about switch. Switch we don't have in the Python, right? And she was telling about do while, I think so. No, someone was telling about do while from here. We don't have. Yes. That's what you mixed. I'm telling no. Whatever you know, you said. Like if I ask what is operator, now you'll tell all the operators. Addition, subtraction. Give me types of operator. Assignment operator. Comparison. Types I'm telling. You're telling about in under the types, subtypes you're telling. Logical, arithmetic, assignment, relational. Okay. Not bad. Okay, what is conditional statement? If someone is calling me, I'll ignore. So one condition. That is also conditionally, right? Else. Okay. LF. Nested if. Go to. Let's go. Go to then. If else. Okay. That is LF. There is no if else. Instead of if else only we have LF. LF. So in the C you have, right? If that is what many are pitching more on switch case. So in the C we'll be having a switch and you'll be passing the argument, right? And here you'll be writing case 1, case 2, case 3, and last will be default, right? So you'll be having case 1 and you'll be having 2, 3, goes up to the n number, whatever you want to reach. If nothing works, I'll go for the default, right? This and all we don't have in the Python. Instead of that only we have a LF. With one thing we can do plenty of operations. We'll discuss about that. Last is about the looping. So what is looping? Certain things you want to repeat for certain times. Clear? That is what the looping. So this suppose you are taking your course, certification course. How long you can take the certification course? There will be the starting and ending time. So starting have to start from December. Ending have to close by Jan end. So till then you will try to loop. So we can use for loop or we can use while loop or for each. Definitely you should become a Python 4 developer. For loop, while loop, and nested loop. Nested loop. What is nested loop? Yes. Loop inside a loop is called as. Yes. Okay. So we'll cover this quickly. So keywords are a reserved word in Python. Is that true? Yes. What is reserved word? Reservation is done. It is meant for me. Then it is meant for me only. Right? So you want to try to change, we cannot change. Suppose you have a function name called as print. Right? Now I'm trying to write with a camel case. Print. Will it work? It will take as a variable. Right? So because everything should be in the lower case, which we want to use it in a same way. Same thing, whatever the keyword is there, it is already said. These are the keywords and it is going to be case sensitive. So how many keywords we have? Totally we have 33 keywords. Now these are the keywords we have. So totally we have a 33. Just we'll cover one by one. Meanwhile, just a minute, you just go through what are the keywords we have here. And something is special here, which you cannot see in other programming language. Something is special here. Okay. So before getting into Lambda, do you go through all those? Or directly you'll jump to Lambda? No. Go from here. Oh, like this you're going went up. Like that also you can cover the answer. Okay, non-local. Global. Rice. Okay. Pass. Right. Keywords. You tell one by one. All keywords will be covered. So if you see every keyword has starting, ending, middle, everywhere it is lowercase apart from first three. Clear? So whenever you are using true, if you're using TRUE, this is called as variable. If you're starting with T as a uppercase, and if you're giving us a true, then it is going to be keywords. Meanwhile, you see in your screen, you're able to see, no? Right? These are the three keywords, which is a bit different. And you'll be maximum focusing on true, false when you're getting into some conditional statement, booleans. None. Someone was telling about null. I don't know, somewhere from here, null. So what is mean of null? Null has a meaning or no meaning? What is the difference between 0 and null? Null is null, 0 is 0. That's what I'm telling. Null is null, 0 is 0. Okay. Okay, 0 is the value.
No value at all.
Null is no value at all.
There's no memory space allocation.
Who knows exact difference?
So
Null is empty. Okay, all right. When can we use null then? When it is empty? Yeah.
I guess memory space is not located for me. For 0 to
Makes sense. Fish. So when you're getting into data set, generally what is data set? Data set nothing but it can be your Excel, it can be your CSV file, it can be your notepad, anything, right? Suppose let us take a Excel. So you have a column A and column B. Column A contains all the students' name, right? Column B contains your CGPA, right? So for the person A, I'm trying to put CGPA as 9.2. Next, second person I'm giving as 8.2, 7.5, and here it is empty. With this fourth person, it is empty. For the fifth person, we are giving as 6.9. Clear? Now, whenever if it is empty, we cannot process your data, right? Or let us keep as this everything is belongs to the one person, that is A person, right? And you have 5 subjects in your curriculum. Out of 5 subjects, you have taken 4 subjects as exam and 1 subject you are not taken due to your health issue. Can we calculate your percentage of some? Why? Missing data. Missing data. That missing data is called as none here. Yeah. Now, so we have totally 33 keywords, which goes till 3.3, 3.6, 7, 8, 9, and we are continuing with 3.6 as well. So except these 3, that is true, false, and none, everything should be in the written in the lowercase. Important point, lowercase. We can be using keyword as a variable, correct? Because when you type keyword itself, it will become a color. So you'll be having green colors, few will get with the blue colors. So the color terminologies you want to know. Whenever you're writing as an inbuilt function, color will be different. When you're calling with a keyword, color will be different. When you're getting a bug, color will be different, right? Based on the running environment you use. So if suppose you make a mistake, automatically in the same line you can see with the X mark at the corner left, you can see that means there is a mistake. Clear? So operators, we'll get into operators. How many types of operators we have? 4. Very good.
logical operators.
Question is how many types? How many? How many years you're old means you cannot tell. 10 plus. 20 plus you cannot tell.
6 operators.
6 operators. 7. 6. Okay, we'll discuss quickly. We have arithmetic operator, relational operator, assignment, logical, membership, identity, and bitwise. So totally we have a 7 types. Now I'll not take anything. I'll ask question only from individual person which you want to answer for all the operators, right? First, let me start with myself. Arithmetic operator, which is easy. I'll take. Somehow I should only take all 7. As if like I'll take only first one, remaining you will take seminar. Like that you are reacting. So what is arithmetic operator? Which will do the basic calculation. Here, with this, can you create one project? With only operators, can you build one project? Calculator, then scientific calculator. Okay, then. What else? By seeing this, I'm getting some ideas that I can work on some simple projects. You're getting what is that idea you're getting? Other than calculator, scientific calculator. Grading system, super good.
Temperature,
Grading system, temperature,
converting temperature.
converting.
Don't think in theoretical aspect. Theory come with a project aspect you have to think. So already that grading is very good. Then
Rupees.
banking, money converter, yes. Again, inbuilt functions you have to apply. Currency converter you mean. Good. Note it out, don't write, you can start as a project only. Then
Banking transactions like
banking transaction like what?
adding the some. Yeah, spending we can.
Hmm.
Detect this.
But initially, okay, you'll start with 0. Then you will deposit 500. Again, you'll ask for 600, which will not give. So it will show the correct only insufficient balance. It should show the bug, right? Suppose I have only 5K in my statement account and I'm trying to withdraw 5.5 or 5.1 at least. Then it should be showing as
Insufficient balance.
bug should be thrown us because you cannot take. Okay, there we can tell us handling the exceptions we can do
Medical.
in medical. No, I'm not telling general project here. From this topic, I'm asking.
Only mathematics.
Okay, think that. Meanwhile, we'll discuss quickly. So, what is operand and operator? What is operand and operator? 10 and 20 is called as operands. So, we know very clearly operands and operators. Suppose a plus b equal to 30. A, B and 30 will act as operand. Plus and equal to also will be act as a operators. We cannot tell only a plus b means only b, sorry, a is a, sorry, only plus is a operator. Equal to also will be carrying as a operator. So these are the very few basic stuff which you can do. So plus minus, multiplication, division and mod. So here you want to understand one thing. If you take single star, it is meant for multiplication. If it is double star, meant for power. Just write it, power. Okay, so A double star B if I give, and if my A value is 2,
To the power.
B value if it is 5, answer should be 32. So if it is a single slash division, suppose I give 10 by 2, answer will be
5.0.
5.0. But 10 by 2 is 5, right? Why?
Because sometimes the value
Compiler mistake.
it can be like 5 by 2 means 4.5 only.
10 by 2, I need answer 5. I don't want history of your programming or compiler. So here few times we can do the conversion. If it is giving us a float, I can give as a int of what is my answer. So if you have 5.0, I can convert as integer. But if it is 11 by 2, again it will give what? Integer only. But 11 by 2 is not integer. Then I cannot do typecasting there. Then what should I do? If else. Simple. In Python, we have single slash for floating point, double slash for integer. Clear? So nothing else to be covered from here. We have done all those. So any other doubt till here? All clear? Okay. Next we have relational or relationship. So what is relation operator? When we are doing the comparison. Basically, whenever you're doing the comparison, you can get into relational. So relational has with greater than, less than or equal to, greater than or equal to, equal to, not equal to, and again not equal to. So this is again which you want to know something extra. So this both are same. That is for 3 equal to is for kind of signed, unsigned, that concept will come. When you go with the, again, we have here, we can do left shift, right shift, shifting also we have. So basically for the relational, you can get into all these operators. Now, what type of answers we'll get for here? You're checking 10 less than 20. Here I cannot answer as yes or no. So 10 less than 20 answer should be
True.
excellent. 10 greater than 20 should be, and see here everything starting with uppercase, denoting your keywords. 10 double equal to 20, 10 not equal to 20. What is this?
Not equal.
10 less than equal to 20. Okay. Next, we'll get into assignment operator. So assignment is basically to assign a task to the particular variable to do a certain task. So we have starting with the equal to, apart from equal to, we have suppose a equal to a plus 5. I can write in this way, or I can write a plus equal to 5. Both are same. So during this time, we can use all those. Clear? So we have done with this. So example, a equal to 10, print a output should be
10.
20.
So already in my memory we have 10. Now again I'm adding with 10. So 10 plus 10 will become 20. Next, from in my updated memory we have a 20. 20 minus 10 should be, because if you see here I am again changing my value. It is not continue of my previous. So whenever you have a updated memory or it is not updated memory, just cross check. Next. It should be 1.0. Even you compile and check, it should be 1.0. Next, mod 5. So should be 4. Double slash is there. So it should be 1. Previously, we are telling 1.0 because of single slash. Here we have a double slash. This one. You're done with this. Okay. Logical operator, from here bit challengings will be there. So basically, what is logical operator? And, or, not, XOR, logical and, logical are, again not, XOR, again and. So we have a and, or, and, not. So basically tells about your truth table. Clear? So you know the truth table of and? Who knows? Who don't know? So we know it, right? Then we can start solving this. Let me know the output for it. We should compile. Without compiling, you have to tell. Definitely opposite. Everyone saying C, I'm confident. D, I'm confident. So both will be true. Correct? So,
So there's no condition. There's no operator.
so nothing will print. Something should print, right?
It will just be calibrated.
Okay. So according to the programming language, if it is 0, it is meant for false. 1 and above, -1 and below, everything belongs to true. So meant for, apart from 0, everything is going to be true. So here we have, and always we know truth table will deal with zeros and 1. So 10 is nothing but true value. 20 is also a true value. Here we have a and. Clear? What is and? Both the conditions should be true. If this is the case, answer should be true. But here we are not generating anything truth table. So this statement, clear, will give you the answer as 20. Again, I'll tell you why. Okay, just hold for a while. D statement, 5 greater than 4 condition is going to be true. If first condition is true, then you can check for the second one. If first itself, if it is false, even though you check second, third, fourth, gone is gone. So second condition, we can tell 3 greater than 2, even that is going to be true. So because of that reason, we can tell answer will be true here. So answer will be 20 and true. Again, I'll repeat why C will give you as a 20. I think so. D will not have a doubt. I'll go with a C because in the next questions you can answer. So 10 is nothing but true and 20 is also a true. Because of that reason, I can tell the statement will belongs to true. The statement gave me answer as true because of what? Suppose here true. Here I'm giving as 0. It will become false. My answer itself changed. So my answer is depending on my last execution of the statement. Suppose 100 conditions you have here, right? Out of 100 condition, 99 condition is true, but 100th condition became false. Then answer is false only, right? So that decision is nothing but makes with a last one. So this statement will give you a true because of 20, means last one. So because of that reason, 20 will be executed. Yes.
So every time this program executes, like the last value will be printed.
Because of and. Suppose if it is or, initially itself my answer is true, and either next condition is true or false, doesn't matter for me. Then this statement became true because of my first condition itself. Closed. Clear? We'll discuss that. No. Excellent. Or I'll change to 125. Next one. Now I think so 90% of people can answer easily. C should be false.
Both false.
So answer will be 0 and false. Yes. So C is false because of reason starting itself is 0. Even though you check second condition or third condition or fourth condition, still my answer is false only because of and. Remember the and. Answer will be 0 and false. Clear now?
Yes, sir.
Next one. Now we have or.
True and true. True, sir. I mean 20 and 20 and true. So 20.
One is true. Same answer.
So
If all is false,
one we can explain.
first one is false.
Yes, sir. 20 and
So quickly let me update here the truth table for and. True and true my result will be true. True and false, my answer will be false. False and true, false. False and false will be false. Means all the conditions should be true in order to get my result as true. Same thing if it is a logical OR. True and true, answer is going to be true. True and false, answer is going to be true. True and, sorry, false and true. False and false, false. Clear? Now you apply this here. In the C statement, 0 is nothing but false. But now I cannot take the decision. If it is and, I can take the decision. Because of R, we have to check for. So, or next we have a 20, right? 20 is nothing but true. So if you see here, it is true. So this statement became true because of what value? So answer should be 20. Clear now? D, I think so. Don't want to explain. Simple. Next one. Quickly, within a second.
First one is true and then is second is false. False. Agree. What is what?
Yeah, Chaitanya. 20, 10 and true, or 20 and true. Why 10 and true? Still you're not getting. Or is nothing but what? Either any one of the conditions should be true. 10 is nothing but already true. If it is true, either you check second one or a not, there is no meaning. Still my answer will be true only. Because of truth table. You have to be clear with your truth table. Right? True and true is true. True, false is going to be true only. False, true is going to be again true. Now the first is going to be true itself. If it is true, I don't check the remaining statement. That's what, no, 10 only will get, right? No need to check because 20 is a true value. Still you check, it is true. Still if it is 0 also, my answer is going to be true. That is bitwise operator. You're telling about bitwise OR. This is logical OR. Logical means it comes under truth table. Bitwise is nothing but you have to convert number to the binary. From binary, you will take the result. What you're doing is binary. That will go with the last one.
10. So we take the 20 itself. That's the last.
Which may still will be taken by what numbers? That will be output. Okay, so next one. Here. It is basically negation. I will tell as a true, you will tell as a false. You will tell as a true, I'll tell as a false. Basically negation, right? So here 10 is nothing but true value. I'll change to false, right? So answer will be false. Here 10 and 20. So first, always we have to check the condition. Then we have to come for the negation, right? So A greater than B. A is nothing but 10 greater than 20. Answer is going to be false. We have a negation there. It will change to true. Clear? Done? You are done with a membership. Sorry, logical. What is membership? Whether Santosh is the part of batch 3?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Whether Priya is a part of full-time batch 3? Whether the Srinivas is part of Reva University. So membership operator, I cannot give this example. Now, from now on, I'll take this example. Don't worry. So if you take membership operators, we'll be dealing with only in and not in. If you are in, means you are inside. Not in, you are outside. Clear? So here we'll be having list of values. We have 10, 20, 30, 40, and 50, right? Now I'll store everything in a list variable called as a list one, right? Now I'll put a condition that whether if my 40 in list one, if condition is true, get inside and tell that yes, you are inside. If not, I'll go for the else block, tell that no, you are not part of this group. Clear? This is all connecting with our next chapter. But meanwhile, remember, in is nothing but you are inside this group. Not in is nothing but you are not inside. Example here. Yes, so we have 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, etc. Condition is nothing but A in list. A is nothing but 10. Whether 10 is there in the list, I'll check. Yes, then I'll print A is in the given list. Output should be same. Next. So I'm checking with a B. B is nothing but 201, which is not there in the list. We'll go for the else block. So it'll print B is not in the given list. Any other doubt? Membership is over. Identity.
It is used to compare things.
Excellent. Clear? So what is the purpose of single equal to and double equal to? What is the difference? So single equal to is for assigning, right? Double equal to is nothing but equality checking, comparing with whether my values are same or not. So equality checking. So if you see any companies, because whatever you are delivering, you have to connect only with a outcome of placement. In the interview, they'll ask, can you write a program sum of two numbers? Can I write a program for sum of two numbers?
Yes, sir.
Yes, without using plus operator. You have to do a sum of two numbers. That is basically you'll do A plus B, store in the sum or a C anywhere, and you'll print it. Now in the placement, the question is, you have to do a addition of two numbers or a sum of two numbers without using plus operator. Without using plus operator, without using inbuilt functions. That is also inbuilt functions, magic methods. Good. Some function we don't have at all. A reaction like world is. Can we do? No. Okay, noted out the question we'll discuss. Just you have to think out of box. Just you have to think out of box, right? So identity is nothing but basically tells about yes and yes not. Instead of using double equal to, you can use yes. If they tell without using double equal to, can you check the equality? Yes, by using is. Not equal to. As for is not. Okay. Now can we solve that question? Sum of two numbers. Right? Without using plus. How? Okay. A yes. It'll add. No issue. Try. A is B. It'll check. Not add. He'll Google and tell me. You should think it is matter of Spark. Jupyter Notebook. Can you read the answer? What is the question? So I have to basically do A plus B without using plus. This is how they are given a criteria as without using a plus operator, you have to add, and without using any inbuilt functions, you have to make a addition. Okay, so can I write as A minus of minus B to add? I did not tell about without using any arithmetic operator, right? That's what you have to listen to the question. Can we do? It looks very simple.
Yeah.
Very minus also we can tell, but still we are not known of it. So you have to practice more. When we come into the placement sessions, we'll discuss more about it. Because of this reason, many might come out. And you're thinking, you're Googling and you're taking somewhere and all. Still you're not figure out the answer. Still you know the answer for that. Is it difficult? But still we not think. Clear? Okay, so this is nothing but basically tells about equality. So 10 is 20. Answer should be, it'll go for the else block, tell that both are not same. So A is not B.
Yes.
Means A not equal to B. Answer is going to be true since yes. So we are done with the identity. So we have something called as a command line. So we have a single line comment. We have a double line. So single line we'll be using for hiding one single line. Multi-line comment. Single quotes you can use. So hash, second is about single quotes for thrice, double quote for thrice. Okay, so last we'll end with a bitwise operator. So already we know about bitwise. So we have bitwise and or XOR, left shift and the right shift. So we have only 5. With this, we'll be solving this one question. So we have done with operators. If you solve this, we have done. If you know the answer or if you got the answer, you can write in yours and let me know. I'll give you 2 minutes. I'll give you. It's not take more than 2 minutes. We'll go for next topic. We'll be solving. You got it? Okay, we'll discuss. Got the answer? Who got answer for everything? All 5 print statement. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. For 4. 4. Not any 4. First 4. All you got. Okay, good. I got first 2. Only 2 I got.
Me too, I also.
Hmm.
Nice.
0. I not get anything. No one is like that. Clear? Okay. So we'll discuss. A value is given as a 10. B value is given as 4. We know that logical is different from bitwise. What is logical operator? Directly tells about true or false with a truth table. If it is a bitwise operator, it deals with zeros and ones, means binary values. So you have to convert basically integer to
Binary.
binary. First, you have to do the conversion. That is the first level. After converting, again you have to connect with a truth table. Then finally you have to convert as a integer. Again, you have to come back to the same position. But there is a, in between, there is a big process. Now, if you see, what is a binary value for 10?
10.
Binary value for 35.
1 0 1 6 1 0 0 1 double 0
1 0011. 0011. 1 1 11 001. One triple zero one. 10001. Sonika is thinking, where did I make a mistake? Everyone telling different answer. Okay, then. How are you doing this?
So, dividing by 2.
Very good. Wow. Suppose I am giving 500. Chelsea. Okay, cool. There is a method for converting any number in a fraction of seconds. Simple. If it is a 10, you are trying to divide it by 2 because of binary, right? Don't do all such. Clear? How your memory works. Suppose you take memory card or your pen drive, how the memory works. In same structure only, bitwise will work. Have you seen 5 GB pen drive, 9 GB pen drive, 10 GB pen drive, 20 GB pen drive? Why? Too smaller. See how it will start with 2, 4, 8, 16, 32, 64, 128 and above, right? So this is how the binary works, right? So initially we'll start with 1. So we have something method called as 8421 method. Clear? So what is that? I'll tell you. Then you can remember. Even for any number, you can use it. So starting with a 1, 2, 4, 8, 16, 32. Nothing but doubling all the everything, right? So if you remember only 1, binary means remember 1. 1 plus 1 will become 2. 2 plus 2 will become 4. 4 plus 4 is 8. 8 plus 8 is 16. 16 plus 16 goes on. This is the method, simple method to convert any number to the binary, any binary to the numbers. This is the simplest method, right? So here, if it is a 10, instead of writing 10 by 2, all those, directly we know that by adding 8 plus 2, there will be only one combo. You cannot expect that more than one result. Exactly one only. You take any number, it will give you only one result. So 10 is nothing but 8 plus 2. So means I'm using 8th bit and I'm using second bit. Remaining are unused. Whenever you feel it is unused, you have to fill with a 0.
Sir, do it for 35, sir. Yes.
You give any number, I'll do it, but step by step we'll go. So now we have done with this, clear? And we don't want to use these two. Why? Because see the number. If it is 8 plus 4 plus 2 plus 1, highest value is going to be 16. Then means I can accommodate 16 with help of 4 bit. 8421 itself is sufficient. Suppose if my number is 35, means it is going more than 32, means I have to include this value also. I have to come till here, right? Remember what number you're taking. Integer number matters. So now if it is a 10, I can accommodate with help of these 4. That is why I'm using with the 4 numbers, right? So 1010. Same thing if it is 4, I'm calling direct call on 4 itself. So I can put 1 on here. Remaining I'm not using. Then I can fill with 0, 0, 0. You have done, right? Now we have done with our process. Now we are getting into bitwise and. Now you have to connect with your truth table, right? So and nothing but every condition should be true. So 10 should be 0, 010, 100, 00 is 0. 00 is 0. So totally you'll be getting answer as 0. You add everything at last. 0 plus 0 plus 0 is going to be 0. Now again, by having same value, can we do for OR, right? So let me take pick blue. So 10 should be 1, 01 is 1, 10 is again 1, 0 is 0. I'm taking from this data. Clear? Now we are using 8th bit, 4th bit, 2nd bit, and first bit is unused. So 8 plus 4 plus 2 will be your answer. That is 14. So for the second statement will be 14 will be your answer. You're getting same answer. You might use a different method. I'm teaching different method which I can make understand everyone. Clear? So we have done with this. After solving this question, we'll take 30 or 40s or any number. Now we are done with the first two statement. Next we have a XOR. What is basically XOR?
Opposite to or.
Opposite to OR is XOR? No. Simple. Truth table for XOR will be 1, 1 will be 0. Means if we both are same, answer is 0. We both should be plus or minus, right? So if it is 1, 0, answer is 1. 0, 1, answer is 1. 0, 0, answer is 0. If you have a same conditions, then answer is going to be 0. If you have a different, right, then answer is going to be true. Now if you see a value, what is my a value?
10.
We got answer as 10, and here we got answer as that is 4. So if you're converting this, what happens? 1 0 1 0. Here 0 1 00. So is there anything matching here? 1 0. Yes, means it is 1. Again 1. Again 1. Last is going to be 0. So can I tell my second statement and third statement will result 14?
Yes, sir.
What same answer?
Yes, sir.
Good. So we have done with a XOR. That's what important is your basic fundamentals, truth table. If you don't know the truth table, then gone. You're telling about exponential. So negation you're telling. Now last one we have left shift and the right shift. So basically towards right I'll be shifting depends on this number. Suppose if it is a 2, then I can tell that I'll be shifting 2 times, right? If it is a 5, I have to shift for 5 times. So we have 1 0 1 0 which cover with 8421. We are moving towards left or right. Right means we'll be going from here. I'll be shifting 1 here, 0 here, again 1 here. At last this will be out. 0 will be out. This is for the first shifting. Now because of a 2 we have to do second shifting. So here there is a empty. Here also will be empty. Now when I'm shifting for second time, here will be empty. 1 will be moving here. 0 will be moving here. 1 will be out. Right? Whenever you feel it is empty, you have to fill with zeros. Right? Now again you add 8421. We are utilizing only the second bit. So answer is going to be 2 for this fourth statement. You getting?
Yes, sir.
Right? Now same thing 8421 will apply, and we are taking 1010 towards left. We have to move for twice. When I'm moving one step, automatically 16 will be followed. When I'm moving for second time, then 32 will be followed. My max is going to be 32 now. Now I can shift directly here. 1, 0 will be here. 1 will be here. Sorry.
So 0.
Here will be empty. Here will be empty. Right? So then I'm using 32 bit and I'm using 8th bit. So 32 plus 8 will be 40. So if you execute, your answer will be 40.
First of and you know, you try to operation. They're not taking the advice.
Yes, that is out.
And the second one, the second step.
First step I will explain. So directly I will follow.
This result I got after doing the 2 shifting. That is why I wrote 16 as a first shift, 32 as a second shift. Done? Any doubt in the operators? All clear? Conditional operator. So we'll quickly complete. So what is conditional operator? Okay. Can you give me some application where we use operators, where we use condition statement, where we use looping? Real-time application. Real-time application where we are using operators, where we are using condition statement, where we are using looping. Result calculation, real-time application means WhatsApp I'm using, or the Instagram I'm using. This like that I need a real-time application. I'm telling real-time scenarios. Sign in. Okay, login. Basically login. In the login pages, we'll be using condition statement. Suppose you're entering your username as your mail ID and password you're entering. My username is correct, but your password is incorrect. Can I go to the next page? My password is correct, but my username is wrong. Can I get inside? So there we are putting a checkpoint. So we can use condition statement for login. Okay, then day by day you're using. Day by day you're using. Now also you're using. You're applying.
Capture entry and all.
In your mobile log, PIN number is there. So what is your PIN number? What is your PIN number? You will tell some different number which will not tell us the truth. So it is secret. So basically there. Suppose you're entering 1, 2, 3, 4 is going to be your password. And you're trying to put with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 or 1, 2, 4, 5 some numbers. So I cannot go for the next action. So there is a checkpoint. So there ATM PIN, ATM also there is a checkpoint. Then
Tickets.
UPI tickets. One example will put other apart from that.
In websites,
Website.
click on one page.
That is linked list. That is kind of linking. That is not checking, right? Simply I'll click, go, come. It will be like that. Undo, redo.
So entering website, will it come under loop?
No, entering captcha will come under the condition. Have you entered correctly or not? Entering captcha also right. What else?
Validating server request.
Wherever you have a authentication, authorizations, we can use a condition statement. Now, where can we use operators now? Operators. Everywhere you should not tell. Specifically, you tell only one application. Huh? Exam.
By purchasing, we are using the discount Even on we are applying and then we'll get some
Coupon code.
coupon codes.
Okay. So even when you're trying to book a bus or a flight, you'll be having a voucher or you will be having a coupon. When you're trying to put, it will tell us valid. You have offered with a 450 rupees. If not, entered code is going to be incorrect. Okay, there we are putting a condition. What else?
Also,
Operator basically tells about, suppose you have a Facebook and you're trying to utilize some friends. So already you can tell that I have a 5K followers with me. Right? How that 5K came? Started with 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, went till 4, 999 with 5 triple zeros. Then only it became. So there we are using increment. Suppose followers are there. Suddenly they're telling, I don't want to follow you. I'm unfollowing. Decrement is happening there. So real-time application, wherever you go, you're applying operators. Or you can tell about your games. From level 0, we are getting into level 1, level 2, level 3. Your scoring, does everything matters, right? So those are the condition statement where we'll be having a if else, nested if, and if else, if basically we can tell as a ladder.
Many conditions I can. So if else, nested if, and if else if. So I'll not take much on theoretical, you learn. Just I'll show you a syntax with implementation and we'll take some example and we'll do the implementation first.
You have to write a program for, in the next class, if time permits, we'll write program how to develop a PUBG game. So develop PUBG games, don't think that I'll develop an application, I'll give you. What is happening in the backend, we can do it as a code here. How the elevator is working, you're using a lift. So if it is a C programming language, switch we can use, right? So when I'm getting inside, I'll try to click on second floor. So directly from the ground floor, it will go for the second floor. So it is going for the case 2, right? If you're clicking on 4, it will go for the directly case 4. Before 4th floor, if someone is entering 3rd floor, then I'll go for the 3rd floor, then we'll go for the 4th floor. So there is a lined up conditions. So we can use switch for that. Same thing, can we do it by using Python? Yes. How? If, else, elif, with the conditions we can use. That is what we said about the is. If 1 is 1 or 1 equal to 1, then get into here. 2 equal to 2, then get into here. If not, then follow the next conditions, right? Like that we can build. So there is a 2 way of writing the code. Start with a brute force approach, means there is no efficiency at all. I'll get the output, but I'll not have any efficiency called as a time or a space. That is a brute force approach. Next, we have after the brute force, we have optimizing. So code optimization is there. So code optimization means, suppose you are writing a code for 50 lines. To optimize, I can use for 10 lines or less than that. Instead of using time complexity as n square, I can bring it to big O of n based on the conditions, right? This is how the time and space complexity works. Let's start with a brute force approach, means very basic approach. At last, I should get the output. For this particular input, I should get the output with all the test case should be clear, right? Then we'll get into making our code efficiency. So you have to write a program for, let me take here. You know the syntax for if, all those syntax, you know, right? Then directly let me projects. In the next class, let us go for some project building with a chatbot. So kind of a simulation will create. I thought till 1 I can handle, but as per your that is not request. How come that is request? It is a kind of request, but actually not a request. Kindly request. Okay, so quickly we'll complete this. Write a program for whether the candidate is eligible to donate a blood or not. Write a program to check whether the candidate means any person. Srinivas is eligible to donate blood or not. You have to get an input. Now you have to think. So to donate the blood, what is needed? It's like so donate the blood, I need a blood. Okay. Don't go under. Let's start with ABC. Then you can get a joke. Age is needed.
Then if they are consuming any alcohol or second blood alcohol. They are consuming.
Basic thing. Then you become doctor and lawyers. Okay, well that is what. If he is giving anyone else the input. You have to give that user.
It's to know the trend is.
Yes, not interested to donate a blood. So to check whether he is eligible or not, or age is needed and weight is needed. I'll take any blood here. You give any profile. I don't want specifically open. Two conditions I'm giving.
Age and
Age and if you want to put more conditions, up to you. But within 3 minutes, I need the code. You have to drop in the chat.
now. So much weight and age.
You can set it. So basically, age should be greater than or equal to 18. Weight should be, suppose you are willing that 40 is going to be the minimum. You can set the condition. So if it is equal to 40 or more than 40, then it's possible. Age is 25, but his weight is 35. Not eligible. Bank.
Big one. Like not that. Wait, and if that be only. I'm taking that.
Completed? You're dropping in the chat. So first is Monica. You typed all those up. Really you typed.
Yes.
Good. Okay, so first step is you have to get a two input from the user. So we'll get into first one, age. So it should be in a float or integer or string. It should be integer. So I'll give as next is about from the candidate weight. So weight should be float. Float will get more will get as integer. Anything is fine. We'll get a string only then. Then we'll convert. This is better because you're developing app.
Also, it will take.
Suppose instead of my weight is 52, I'll write as 50 and 2 TW. I'll write that also will take. So we'll keep as a float of input. Enter the weight. Okay, now we have to put a condition. So there is a two way of things. What is first one? If my weight is itself not satisfied, then is there any point of checking weight? No. First, you are getting a weight. Clear? Weight is good. Sorry, age is good. You're eligible, but weight is again going down. Then where we'll put? So now suppose you write a condition like if candidate underscore age, if it is greater than or equal to 18. Then come inside and check for weight. Is this better or writing in everything in one condition is better? You can write this also. This is what the next topic. You'll write as a nested, right? So instead of that, it is a if, I'll put as a and. Take 18 and weight. So if my candidate greater than or equal to 40, keeping as 40. If this case, then print welcome, you are selected, eligible. If not, I'll not do anything. So here I'll enter the condition. Age is going to be 55, weight is going to be 66. Welcome, you are eligible to donate a blood. Now, if you see my weight, sorry, age is going to be 13. Still it is getting the output. I have to block this. Correct? Because initially when I'm checking only, I have to close it. Right? If it is not eligible. If age is eligible, then I can get weight. Then I can check. Okay, now 13 when I'm entering, even though we know he is not eligible, still you want to check his weight. Suppose there is a school guy running around the hospital. You know he is a kid. Still you'll go and ask, can you donate a blood and what is your weight? Then we are a crackies. Same thing here. So you have to make a program in such way that it should be logically building, not as per that wish. So now what we'll do, same code, I'll copy, I'll put here. Instead of taking input, I'll check first. Check first. Then check the second one. Box. Suppose I'm executing, my age is 12. That's it. Closed. It is not going for what is my next input. Suppose I'm running this code. I'm telling my age is 34. My weight is 67. I'm getting the output. Now, if I'm eligible alone, you are giving me the toast messages. But even though I'm not eligible, you have to tell me that you are not eligible. So because of that reason, you're getting into the else block. So in the same code engine itself, we can write here else. Else print. Thank you. So here, suppose I'm giving us some number. So thank you, you are not eligible, right? Now, same thing here, I can put, if you have a 2if, then you have to use 2 else. Now, my first else, suppose if you see, for the first if, I'll write else. Because if my age is 13, then obviously I have to give me the result. So I'll put as, thank you. Well, you're not eligible. Getting? So I don't want to get into ask for the weight. Now, after asking weight, also maybe the possibilities to reject him. Yes. Then we have to write again telling that I'll copy it. I'll drop it here. I'll write is with the else here. Can you do it? So same print statement only. My age is 23. My weight is, I'll put again 23. So thank you, are not eligible. So the statement is working for this, not for this. Here, this else is working for the first if. Second, sorry, which is inner. This else is meant for second if. Any other doubt? So here you can write first if everything can add with a block. These are the block. All right. Any doubt till here? No doubts. So if we have done, if else we have done, what is next? Nested. What is nested? Nested. Now suppose yes, we'll be having loop inside loop. Nested if means what? If inside if. Can we tell this is also an example for nested? If inside if nested. So if this condition is true only, I can get into the second person. If first itself wrong, I cannot get inside, right? These are the entry checkpoint. Last is about the ladder, which comes with a LF and LF. So now suppose for the grading. So he was telling about the grading. So now what type of grading we have? Suppose your score 95 and above. My grade should be suppose A. Clear? And between 85 to 94. So I can add 85 greater than or equal to and till 94. You can tell your grading should be B. I'm writing one grading. Nothing, there is no meaning on it. So next, suppose you're from 65 greater than or equal to till 74 itself will keep. And if it is less than that, less than 70s or less than 60s, then you are a fail. Some grade I'll try to put as of now. So this has checking with a different ways. First one, I have to enter your marks. I'll write that quickly. Suppose student mark. So student's mark can be 94.5. So it should be integer. I'll put as int of input. Enter your okay. What is my first condition? If suppose whether you are cleared or not, that I have to check. If you clear only, I can tell what grade you are. If you don't clear, then directly I can put in the else block. Yeah. So if your student mark 25. Okay. So can we put less than or okay, less than 60? That's a condition. If it is less than 60, then do this. But again, it is connecting with a nested only. Right. So here we'll take directly a range property. If my markers starting from the so and so reason. So I'm telling as greater than or equal to 95. My grade should be what? Print. Somewhere we made an indentation mistake.
Yes, sir.
Yes, how it will work. So directly I can tell print grade as A. This will have a create a problem now. Okay, now we'll put LF. If my student mark greater than or equal to 85 and my student mark less than or equal to, or
Or instead of hand.
no, because in this range it should be there. No,
Any of the conditions.
false means I'll not be part of that group. Between from 85 till 94, I should be there. I can put less than or equal to 95. Yes. Then can we tell print grade is, I'll put as B. Right? If nothing works, or if you want to add one more LF, we'll put one more LF. Student mark greater than or equal to 60. And just to close, I'm writing this condition less than 85, because we are closing here, starting here. So let us go till here. So less than 85 means till 84 means my grade should be S C. Okay. If nothing works, directly I can tell that print so we'll enter the value. Score is 50. Better luck next time. Score is 97. It should be grade as A. If it is 87, it should be B. If it is 78, it should be C. So if it is 12, exactly I'm scoring 60, it should be C. So it is working. So 59, it should be better luck next time. Done it? You want to put 85? What answer you want when I'm entering 85?
Already it's greater than 60 also. Obviously, it takes into. It will be greatly.
Okay.
Some statement conditions like the special character should be included.
Should be included. Based on that's what based on the conditions you are trying to put.
Statement.
Can you see this color code? Green is there. Here green is there. Here green. Is everything meant for keywords? Okay.
So, what if we give more than mistake?
Excellent. Test cases. Very good. Awesome. Suppose I'm giving us this is my number. Wow. So very good. Here also we can put a condition. And my maximum should be what?
Less than 100.
Sorry. 100. Yeah, we can put this. Good. These are the type of test cases. Good.
You can directly restrict why you are entering. Why you are taking the
How?
directly after taking.
That is also possible. Again, you have to do checking. No, instead of adding one more line, the same line like an add.
What about minus?
Minus. Better luck next time. we have a between as a keyword. Instead of using this and all those, we can write a condition as between itself. So here you're trying to write, so 95 and 100. So between this range, if you have, I can take it. Suppose you're entering with some number, or we'll do one thing. If you are entering greater than, less than 0 or greater than 100, tell that enter the valid mark. Either I can be 0 or I can be 100 or between this, but not more than that or not less than that. Good. How can we write that? Same only. Get the input. Initially itself you can valid, as you said. If done, then get inside. Clear? Okay, so last we have looping. So looping, we have for loop, while loop, and nested loop. So how the for loop works? Based on the condition. So if you see, you are putting C. So we have for I equal to 0, I less than or equal to n, I stress, get inside the block, do the operations, right? How the backend works. First, I'll see the initialization, that is step number 1. Then I'll do for the condition. If true, I'll get inside the body, that is 3. After doing the statement, then I'll come here to do the increment or decrement. That's how the compiler works. Now, at the end of the for loop, can we place semicolon? Sorry, at the end of the for loop, can we place semicolon? I'm asking in apart from Python, C, C++, Java, etc. No? How many are telling yes? 1 year, 2 years. At the end of the for loop, we can place semicolon. It will work. But how it will work? Here step is 1, 2, 3, 4. When you're placing semicolon, still try in C programming language. Simple for loop you run and check. It will run, but it will take us 1, 2, 3. Then I'll come here. This is a flow. Yeah, it will work. It will work. That's what means. If you take a action number 1, let us take this action. Initialization, condition, statement, increment, decrement. This is a process. If you take a second process with this semicolon, I'll keep on looping here on loop. I'll keep on being in the same line. After making this condition as false, then I'll come for this fourth step. Yeah, that's how it works. So in the Python, how does it works? So instead of using I equal to 0,
The condition is false, it will not enter the for loop, right?
yes. It will not enter only, no? False means it will not go inside only, right?
If it's said it will go to for. That's what I did.
So sometimes it represents the
When you're using a semicolon, I'll be in the same line. Be in the same line.
And when it is false, will it enter? It won't, right?
Once it is done, I'll come over. I'll not enter. If you don't use this block, doesn't work. We'll go for next line.
So it is to create your secret.
There is a use. There is a use when you are using a app development and all, we can use it. Example, some scenario if you take in the WhatsApp, whenever it is updated, can you see as a status that something is updated? Yes, you'll click on it. If it is a 2 update or 3 update, they'll give as a looping only. So first click, second click, third click, 4, it will go. Can you go directly to the last one? Suppose you are in the status 1. I'm telling about the what stuff. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These are the 4 update or 5 update they are giving. Now you have to open all 5. Clear? First one you're opening. Can we directly go for the fourth one? Directly.
Yes, sir. Like, it will not load. We can go to that will load. We can do that way, sir. There is an internet problem.
You're telling about vulnerability for you can do all. I'm telling about general. I'm telling in a general. I'm telling in a loop specific. You're telling without loop you can jump also. You're telling condition. First check directly. You check last one. But you will miss the informations. No. What happened in the third status? Can you tell?
No, sir. It's telling you that you can go. There's an option in this guy. It's not that.
So in that way also we can use for loop, while loop and nested loop works with. Quickly we'll see the syntax. For I in range property also is there. With range, without range also we have. So max to max we'll be seeing with range. What was the one? Right now. Implementation we'll do in the upcoming session.
Yes. We'll start looping this.
Because of sharing problem. So okay, looping we'll see in the next class. Okay, so I'll give you some assignments. I don't know about when we'll have our next class. Tomorrow, not possible. Friday we have a chance. Let's see on Friday, so that if it is done, I'll give you a set of assignment questions where you want to solve at least 50 questions as assignment. 50 coding questions, 20 easy question, 20 medium level, 10 hard level. So this you have to submit before you come back. Through LMS. Not written here, written all will not work. Execution. You have to implement and show the output.
So where should we do this?
LMS. So like this, you can take a new notebook called as a assignment. So hope you saw lead code, right? So either take a screenshot of that code or put the number, that also fine, or you copy full question and put as a text here, right? Then write the code, execute, output should be there. So totally I'll assign that. So 20 from the easy level, 20 from the medium level, 10 from the hard level. So when you come in here, I'll randomly will give you the question which you want to present. Suppose 50 question, I'll tell you to explain. 25th question, 43rd question. So directly we'll go for 25th and 43rd, explain, presentation is over. 10 minutes. Yeah, that is everything should be scenario based. That's why I've split it as a easy, medium to hard level. Okay, any other doubt? No doubt. It's like you want to leave now.
not, but I mean, it works, the code works. I tried in a compiler, but nothing when I tried to shift enter, it just things like that.
Because of the termination. So let's restart your kernel. Now it will. Ready? Page. Wait. So because when you're going for the previous time, you would have ran the code, but you would have not entered the input. So till that queries are there. So that until you terminate your kernel, it's the interruption of your term.
Then we chance the class.